Hello everyone, welcome to Jacob Talks. I am coming to you with another snippet, an interesting topic. That is why most often we tend to react rather than responding. Actually, I am on a vacation to Kerala and yesterday I had a seminar. And during that seminar, discussions came around what is attitude, what is reacting and responding, and all that. To know the subtle difference between reacting and responding, we must know what is attitude. Everybody talks about attitude, but then what is attitude? There are several definitions on attitude that I have come across. Maxwell has given, Robert Schuller has given, Anthony Robbins, Norman Vincent Peale, Og Mandino, so many definitions are there. But one definition given by Adam Robbins is more or less accepted by people around the world. And that definition is attitude is everything. It is a sum total of your beliefs, assumptions, expectations, and values. It determines the importance and the meaning that you attach to the events that take place around you and your response to that event. Remember, it is the word response. Most often, what happens when something happens, we relate, react, and respond. There are 3 R's: relate, react, and respond. And responding is what is the most ideal thing to do when you are in any kind of an encounter or a situation. Now, for example, you are busy and you are a busy executive. You are getting ready to go to the office to attend a board meeting. You are taking your breakfast, okay? And the meeting is around 10:30 in the morning. It's a breakfast scene. Your little children, 5 and 7 years, they are sitting along with you, having their breakfast because they have to go to school. Your dad also is sitting in the same for the same dining table, and your wife is serving the breakfast. And you are almost through. And finally, when the wife is pouring some tea onto your cup, accidentally she spilled some tea onto your shirt. What happens normally? Most often, what happens? People scream, you yell at her. Sometimes you verbally abuse. And when your children laugh, you say, shut up, what is there to laugh? And when your father says, Sonny, cool down, we can handle it, you will say, Papa, you keep quiet, you stay out of it. This wife of mine, is so clumsy. She can never do anything properly. And then you go on shouting and, humiliating her. The whole day is gone for you now. You think that the day is gone for a toss. And your children are unhappy because dad has lost his school. And your father feels very, very bad because he feels he is snubbed. He feels that he is redundant. And your wife feels the most humiliated. She thinks that, in front of my children and my father-in-law, my husband humiliated me, belittled me, and she feels identity crisis. And for everybody, the whole scene is very chaotic and very unpleasant. This is what you are calling reacting. Whereas, if you have taken few seconds to think and then slowly get up from where you are sitting, go to the wash basin, splash some water onto that area where the tea fell. You can remove it. If the stain doesn't go, you go to your dressing room, open your wardrobe, take another shirt and a tie, get ready, and happily go to the office. On the way, you pat on the shoulder of your wife, say, honey, it happens, don't worry. You can tell your dad, take care of your health, take the medicine on right time. And children, come in, get into the car, I will drop you into school. Things would have been much different. you're shouting at your wife or children or your father, does it help in any way? That chaotic situation? So that is what I told, the difference between responding and reacting. I remember what Viktor Frankl wrote in his famous book, Man's Search for Meaning. It's a very famous book. In more than 40 or 50 languages it is translated, vernacular, It is there available in different languages. Millions of copies are sold. If you don't have a copy, why don't you buy one and read it? He says that we have several options available to us to deal with different situations. The famous quote is, what he gave is it is not what happens to us that is important, but the response to what happens to us that matters. I will repeat. It is not what happens to us that is important, but it is the response to what happens to us that matters. Friends, reactions are always instinctive, whereas responding comes after a great deal of thinking. You think for a few minutes and then you counter the situations. Responses are always there to help you to save situations from going from bad to worse, to save relations from cracks. And responses also help you not to take decisions when you're angry or under stress. So learn to exercise the options available to us and then respond. That is very important. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you have liked it, please click the like button and share my YouTube channel Jacob Talks with your friends. I will come next week with another interesting topic. Thank you.